Hello, people. This is Crow for Crow's Crapology, coming to you from our offices in Knoxville, Tennessee. You can go to crowscrapology.com. We have all the videos. Crow's Crapology 2, we have all the videos. Some old videos of Crow's Crapology on YouTube. We have a Facebook page, Crow's Crapology Facebook page. Can't talk this morning. Anyway, today we're going to talk to you about Major League Baseball, the old MLB. Your commissioner is Rob Manfred. Apparently you have a bunch of psychotic owners that are kind of twisted and don't know what they're doing. Very greedy people, it looks like. So, Major League Baseball playoffs have started. When I was a kid, baseball playoffs were National League East against the National League West winner, American League East against American League West winner. The winners played in the World Series. The American League didn't play the National League, so when they met in the World Series, they have never played each other. Few players switched from American League to National League, but not a lot. Of course, there was no DH in the National League back then. Now we have all those wonderful changes, interleague play and all that, thanks to the owners and the Major League Baseball office, and Rob Manfred and Bud Selig and all the other terrible commissioners that came before them. So the playoffs now are quite different. There's, I believe, 28 teams in the playoffs now. I think 4 teams do not make the playoffs in Major League Baseball. They're taking the hockey format from 10 years ago in the NHL. No, I'm kidding, I'm exaggerating, but a lot more teams make the playoffs now. So what happened was we started out with, in the American League, we started out with the Blue Jays, Twins, Rangers, Rays, Orioles, and Astros that made the playoffs. So we had 6 teams make the playoffs. The Blue Jays played the Twins, as they were 2 wild card teams. The Twins beat the Blue Jays in a 2-out-of-3 series. The first series is 2 out of 3. The Rangers played the Rays in the first wild card, another wild card series. The Rangers beat the Rays 2-0. Now we go to the second round of the playoffs. The Rangers play the Orioles. They're going to knock them out and move on. So the Rangers will move on after they beat the Orioles to play the winner of the Twins and the Astros, which looks like the Astros are going to win that one. So it'll be the Astros and the Rangers, 2 Texas teams on the American League side, determine who goes to the World Series. The World Series will be played sometime in February, I believe, around President's Day weekend. It'll start. No, I'm joking, but it starts in November now, which we'll get back to that in a minute. So on the National League side, you have the Diamondbacks, the Brewers, the Marlins, the Phillies, the Dodgers, and the Braves all made the playoffs. Dodgers won 100 games. I believe the Braves won 100 games also. But it started out, the Diamondbacks played the Brewers in best 2 out of 3. Diamondbacks were the 6th seed, they knocked the Brewers off. The Phillies played the Marlins. The Phillies beat the Marlins. So the Phillies are now playing the Braves to see who goes to the National League Championship Series. The Dodgers are now playing the Diamondbacks. If you could say the Dodgers are playing, the Diamondbacks are whacking them, and the Diamondbacks are a 6 seed, Dodgers are the 2 seed. So the winners of those series are the Braves and the Phillies, and the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks will meet in the National League Championship Series. So there's just a lot more playoff games, a lot more advertising money, a lot more TV money. So it's basically, it's a greedy thing. Get more teams in there. And that's what they're trying to do, get a lot more money. But the problem I have with it is when you get to the World Series, it's now, February, March. Well, I'm exaggerating, but it's November. You now play the World Series in November. The World Series should be at a neutral site. I mean, take this from the NFL. Put it at a neutral site in a dome stadium or in California, in LA, San Diego, or in Florida where the weather's good, where you're not going to have a problem with the weather. You have these guys, like let's say Boston makes the World Series. Well, you don't really have that this year, but you could have Philly. Say you have the Phillies make the World Series in November. Well, it's 36 degrees in Philadelphia, and you're playing a world. Do you expect these guys to play a World Series game outside in 36 degrees? That's ridiculous. Pull your head out of your you-know-where. Put it in a dome stadium, a neutral site, take it from the NFL, make it a big thing. Have your MLB, like they have the NFL experience, have the MLB experience. The true fans of the two teams will make it there. They'll travel there. They'll find a way to get there. And then everybody who lives in that city can go see the World Series. I don't understand this. If you're gonna drag out these playoffs for, 3 months or 4 months or whatever, and have the baseball season go into November. Well, don't have them playing, sorry, the World Series game was snowed out today. Like tomorrow we'll be playing, it'll be, 34 degrees. Put it at a neutral site in a dome or in some place that's good weather all year round. It's just, if you look back in history, kids are going to look back in history and go, oh, Reggie Jackson was Mr. October. Well, what does that mean? Oh, he was good at the end of the season. At the end of the baseball season, he got really good the last couple weeks of the baseball season. No, it meant he was good in the World Series, in the playoffs. But now the World Series is in November. Don't know what they're doing. And is what it does, I don't know if they want this to happen, but is what it does is it gives like your number 6 seed or 5 seed. Those are the teams that are going to get in the World Series. Because they played the 2 out of 3 series, they won it, they got some momentum, they're fired up now, they're on fire, and they're gonna take out the team that's been sitting waiting around for a series. Diamondbacks are whacking the Dodgers right now. Phillies are giving the Braves a hard time. The Rangers are going to beat the Orioles. The Rangers are a 5 seed, Diamondbacks 6 seed, Phillies are 4 seed. So if they want the lower seeds to be in the World Series, well, that's what's going to happen. Your teams that win 100 games in the regular season, that doesn't mean anything. They're going to get knocked out in the first playoff series they play. Unless you're the Astros who cheat electronically or whatever they do. If they still do that, I don't know. But Altuve seems to have been on a good streak lately, now that we have the playoffs going on. But anyway, that's my take on the baseball playoffs. I think it's ridiculous. If you want to get greedy and have all these games, that's okay. But make the World Series at a neutral site in a dome, or in San Diego, or in LA, or in Florida, where the weather's good all year round. You're not going to have games snowed out or rained out. Well, anyway, this is Crow for Crow's Crapology. Enjoy your next, I think it's 5 more years with Rob Manford and these wonderful baseball owners in MLB. crowscrapology.com. Go there, we have the videos, all the videos. Go to Crow's Crapology 2 on YouTube. We have all the videos. Go to Crow's Crapology Facebook page. There's a lot of stuff on there that's content is a little different from the website. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.